Welcome, welcome. Today we're looking at the worst tank in the game. Not the Huntsman as we did on a previous video where we were counting on the worst premium tanks at tier 8. Now we're just looking at the worst tank at tier 8. And it is not based on statistical data. I've been using wattconsole.info. You go to marks here and sort this to tier 8. And if you hit this little here, it'll show you the hardest tanks to 3 mark. This keeps track of the last 2 weeks. And so in the last 2 weeks, for instance, the Bros was played 27,038 times. And you need 4,300 damage to 3 mark. It's the hardest tier 8 at the moment. And if you click it again, it flips it around. You could see the worst tanks. But this statistical data is not accurate. I still use it because Wargaming uses it, but it is not accurate to how the players actually play in certain vehicles. And what you want to actually look at are games played. The worse the tank, the less a player is going to play it. So think, oh, the Rip Rod or the Fast Track. No, I wouldn't include these because they also have the Trailblazer, and the Trailblazer does just fine. Same with the Dread Dozer. It is pretty bad, but it's a rare tank. And so you're 51 games the last 2 weeks. So what? There's 2 people playing it. So also not a fair one to assess. And it is a rare tank in the way of grabbing. No, the KV4 Kreslavskiy. This tank has been given away for free twice, and it's only played 169 times. And the average that you need to 3 mark it is only 2,300, meaning 2,400 is what you need to 100% it, meaning half of that is what the average in this tank is. That means 1,200 average damage combined done in the KV4 Kreslavskiy. This tank has been given away for free twice. And if we look at other tanks that have been given away for free, 51,000 games, 36,000 games, 33,000 games. What else has been given away for free? The King Tiger, 22,000 games. The Ripper Patton, 20,000 games. Those are tanks that were given away for free as well. And so if we base these numbers and these numbers, we can put them together, we're looking at what is arguably the worst tank at tier 8 in the game. Now, I sold my KV4 Kreslavskiy, and by sold, I mean I think I traded it in for something. It trades in for a nice price, but I kept the Verzilla. Just kidding, I traded this one in as well, but then I opened it out of a war chest, so I still have it. Even I got rid of them because they were so bad. But it did receive a buff, and the buff was useless other than the health. It went from 1,500 to 1,650 health. This thing had 1,500 health when the KV4 had 1,700. Gosh. But the big thing that they did to this, which is a tiny thing, is they buffed the armor. They buffed the frontal plate from 150 to 180. This is a tank that's made for side scraping. And 180 flat armor is not going to do anything. Look how flat it is. What's that going to do? Nothing. That is why this tank is so poor and so abysmal, is because the buffs that they gave this tank do not change the tank in the slightest, because the frontal armor is not the point of this tank. It's the side armor. They should have buffed the side, just like they did with the FV2 and 5B. Let's take a look here. Do 180. See? That's all 180 now. And the turret front is 180 as well. Very weak. You can go through that. 160. Let's get to the side. 125. There's the side armor. That's what they should have changed. In fact, 125 is really good. They didn't need to change that. They should have changed the turret. In fact, you know what I would do to the turret? I would make it 256. I would make it 256. I know that's such a weird number, but I would say, okay, 256 millimeters of frontal turret armor. Done. Call it a day. Let it keep the weak spot on top, which is 160. But I would do. I said, okay, 256 millimeters of frontal turret armor. Okay, boom. You've just made a beast. Now this tank can side scrape. But they haven't, and this tank is awful. But we're going to pull it out anyway. Let's see what we can do. Tier 8 game, no artillery. I mean, this is what you ask for. 30 km/h top speed limit. It's the same as the KV4. Now, this one is better because those leaves do obscure the cupola, making it a much more difficult shot. But otherwise, this is an identical tank. And I wish I did have the non-skinned version. Though we do have a video coming out where we are going to be talking about the rarest tanks in World of Tanks. Tier 8 premiums, specifically. Spoilers, the Kreslavskiy does make the list. But where on the list? I don't know. Uh-oh. It's butter your muffin. We do have a secondary gun, too. Load premium in that secondary. Okay. Hello, little child. The Rex. The Rex does not have the penetration to go through our frontal plate, actually. Oh, he's got gold loaded. Never mind. I know. It's pretty intense, huh? Yep, the side armor. That is what you want to be using on this tank. Oh, he finds my front and he hits my fuel tank. So this is going to have the same issue that the KV4 KTTS has, where if you get penned through the front, you lose your fuel tank, is what I'm... I hate this tank. This is such a stupid poo-poo tank. What was my armor doing? Oh, through my buff frontal plate. And through my side. 1, 2, 2 through that side. And then while I was angling, he penned my side as well. So yeah, the side armor needs to be buffed. Yeah. Now this is a bullcrap tank. And 2.5 minutes into the game, it's over. Alrighty. Kreslavskiy, I'm ready to put my team at the disadvantage again. As we fight 15 versus 14. Kreslavskiy. Gosh, it's a bad tank. And I'm going into this like, oh, I'm going to show it off. I'm going to do really well in it, make people think, oh, it's really good in the right hands. But I don't have hope. I don't have hope for this one. But I did until that last game. And it's just so awkward. 30 kilometers an hour. So E100 mobility, but not E100 flexibility. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so long as well. And it's mid-mounted turret. I wish it was either on the front or on the back. But in the mid is just... It's just awful. We're on the wrong side too here. I'm so glad they buffed my frontal plate. Gosh. Come on, game. Give me something. There we go. I'm fairly certain he's just better at side scraping than I am because he actually has a decent turret. Getting flanked. This guy is so boring. Well, my armor worked there. He brake checked my gun. Wow. Well, at least we could do this. That could not have been fun for him. but a very good tank. Okay. 1,400 damage thus far. And we spent a small fortune to get there. You better run. Gosh, this tank is so bad! There goes my loader. Because you're a punk. Ugh. He can't. He can actually shoot over that. Dude, this tank sucks. My engine gets knocked out. My fuel tank gets knocked out. Why is it all in the front? Ugh. Province. No artillery, top tier. I'm gonna try to cross. It may not go well. But we'll find out. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We are so slow. And there's a lynx. We are so slow. Make this go 35. Make it go 40. Ooh, make it go 40. There we go. Got off with some damage. Nice. Little by little. Keep going. Keep it going. This Dragon is getting a ton of assists. Good for him. Good for him. Spotted. Bad for me. Ah, but we've made it. We're good. We're actually losing health quickly, our team. Like the hemorrhage. Going the long way up. Gotta take it chill. Just spotted by whom, I'm not so sure. Oh, very big tank. Man, it's slow. Drop down here. Advance. They're so slow. There's the mutts. T-25-2. He's screwed. They have an SFAC. Love to find him and get him out of the game. Kind of. He's fired one. He's only got 2 left. Two. He's reloading. gotta swap that Charlemagne again. It's gone. And you're a Charlemagne. You're not very scary. You're not very scary. Love to see it. Uh-oh. Just backing up. Just backing up. I have friends. Why is my armor working? I guess I'm just at the perfect angle. You have to angle downward. Huh. Now I shoot my cupola. Hello. Alright, let's go. No more of this. Okay, I got up. Wow. I don't know how I blocked so much. But I did. Nice, I didn't want an ammo rack anyway. I don't like me ammo rack. Going for that ace. I think I'm gonna get it. 3 kills, 6,400 damage blocked, 7,000 combined. This could be an ace. Like what? Why were they all bouncing off of me? Interesting. I think because I was angled down and away, and they were shooting my upper plate, and they were shooting my roof, and they were shooting my turret. I have 1 bounce on my side. They weren't shooting me in the side. Weird. But I got ammo racked. I've had my engine knocked out. My my fuel tank hit. This thing, what doesn't get hit in this tank? My commander gets knocked out because he's in the weak spot on top. All that just to not hit him. Nice. I needed that. Now this guy might die. All this is slow driving. Wait, my tank is so bad. Oh, come on, game. All of that for nothing. It's just that shot went. Just didn't. It just didn't. It did not want to go where I aimed it. Unbelievable. What do you mean that's a first class? I guess this is the Verzilla. And when a tank is only played 100 times in 2 weeks, that'll do it. Gosh. What a stupid tank. Yeah. A Rogel Dorn. Time to go die. I'm not going to be playing this tank after this one. That's for sure. Golly. So, my take on this tank at the moment. Let me formulate my words a little bit. If you have the opportunity to get this tank, and it requires any amount of effort more than the normal amount of times you breathe per day, then I would forgo it, as it's not worth it. And if for some reason Wargaming forces this tank into your garage, you do have the wonderful ability to sell it and make some money. But even the money they give you, I don't think is worth the eyesore that is the existence of the KV-4 Kreslavskiy. The only redeeming factor of the KV-4 Kreslavskiy is saying Kreslavskiy. That is the only benefit to this tank. And this push by my team hurts me a lot, because I'm not going to be able to keep up. And they're all going one way. The Skoda T56, which goes 35, is going faster than me. 279, everyone is going faster than me. Well then. Let's load gold and cut across the middle. I think that's our only hope. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. We have to. Like, look at this push from the team. This is madness. I've never seen anything like it on Malinovka. Haha! Hit you right where I wanted to, only to do no damage. Vengeance is dead. Shoot me! Kill me! Kill me, fools! What is shooting me with heat? That bat just clipped me. Bat tank destroyer. That's very disappointing. As my health vanished. Got him. Got him. Cutting across the middle seemed to work. Seems to have worked. I was hoping I would have spotted something. But I do not even think I am going to be graced with seeing the eyes of my killers. We need to get more people on cap. Oh ho. How did he get there? How are you so sneaky? Well, I mean, it's the KV-4 gun at least, so it's a very good gun. So at least we have that. Oh, I'm so happy that you're able to just snap me. That was my side, by the way. Again, like, what is this tank? My side gets penned. At that angle. Like this. We're actually capping. We gotta get back up here. Gotta spot these guys. Nice. If we die, we die. But we have to keep them down. We win. We're too good. Oh, we didn't win. Shoot. Take my hand off the controller. Frack this tank. It sucks. It's so stupid, so dumb, so poop. So crap. Where'd he pan me? At this angle? Straight to the side. Look at, there's a hole in the drive wheel. Angled like this, 125 apparently. It's a lie. This tank is a freaking lie. But we won the game. We won the game. We held back an entire Rogaldorn. We are superior to the Rogaldorn. He couldn't do anything. What an absolute loser. Absolute chicken head. Because the KV4 Kreslavskiy is terrifying. And he could do nothing about us. He couldn't do anything until we killed off his Oho and killed off his Waffle and killed off his Chieftain. There was nothing this man could do. Because the Kreslavskiy is just that much better. Imagine being that chicken. I can't. Oh my gosh. He to be fair though, and enough of the sarcasm, I'm actually going to rip into him for real because he is literally full health. Literally full health, but he was distracted by a Verzilla. Think about that. A full health Rogaldorn, he could have easily reset the base and had a 10k game. Easily. But he hid because there was a Verzilla. Think about that. And he had 2 marks. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rogaldorn. All you need to do is own one. And you win games. But that is it. Basically a review of the Kreslavskiy. The worst premium tank in the game. Hands down. I invite you. I invite you to try and pick one that's worse. Some people are like, oh, the Canonian Jagdpanzer. Nah. Canonian Jagdpanzer is fantastic, especially with the buffs. This. Maybe the M48A2. Okay, that one's pretty bad, but this. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you think of the Kreslavskiy. An inferior version of the KV4. A KV4 is already one that people do not like. So, yeah. And I'll be catching you guys all later. Take care, everyone. And peace out.